Hello everyone, welcome to Interstitials, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Did you know there is a treasure trove of hidden menus buried inside Google Chrome and other Chromium-based browsers like Microsoft Edge, Brave and more? While many of you may be familiar with the popular Chrome flags menu, there are plenty more secret menus designed for different purposes. Want to dive in? Simply type chrome:/about into your browser's address bar and then you hit enter. For other browsers, the commands are similar. I will include those too. Some of these links direct you to familiar settings like the bookmarks or even the downloads, but many others are developer-centric and not readily visible. Instead of covering every single one, I will spotlight a handful of menus that are either super useful or just plain cool, because let's face it, not all are thrilling. Plus, I have compiled a table of lesser known links with brief descriptions. You can pause and read it if you are curious. Now, let's explore the highlights. The first one is the Chrome Task Manager. While not part of the Chrome links, the Chrome Task Manager is a hidden gem. Simply press Shift+Escape while Chrome is running, and you will get a detailed breakdown of Chrome's processes. Unlike the Windows Task Manager, Chrome's version shows exactly what's hogging memory or CPU. Extensions, tabs or background tasks are all listed by name. If something is eating up your resources, you will know whether to disable or uninstall it. The next one is the Interstitials Menu. Have you ever come across Chrome's warning pages for things like insecure connections or malicious sites? The Interstitials Menu gives you direct links to view all these warnings. Some of these pages are rare, like the clock is ahead warning, or a simple message that reads, "This page may try to charge you for money." Another unique one is fake websites ahead, which alerts you to lookalike domains. Now, on to the next link, which is the site engagement link. Want to know which websites you interact with the most? The site engagement menus show you scores based on your activity, like scrolling, clicking and typing, which means higher scores indicate you are more engaged with that site. For instance, my top sites are YouTube, iAnime and then ChatGPT. Wondering how this data is used? It likely influences features like autofill suggestions or search rankings. Now on to the next link, which is the Omnibox menu. The URL bar in Google Chrome is called the Omnibox, and the Omnibox menu reveals how Chrome prioritizes autocomplete suggestions. For example, type in "baby" might show results for "Baby" by Justin Bieber and Ludacris, or "Baby Shark" songs. Based on your search and browsing history, you can enable options like show results by provider to get a detailed view of how Chrome determines relevance. The next link is the Net Export. The Net Export menu lets you launch network activity for troubleshooting, but beware, it generates massive files even after a few seconds. After running the Net Export link, it generated about 653 kilobytes. After a few seconds, it was able to generate about 653 kilobytes in less than 2 seconds. Similarly, the tracing menu records browser activities and produces graph for analysis. Once you are on the tracing page, what you need to just do is hit on the record button and then choose from the tons of options which one you want to test, whether input latency rendering, UI rendering or web developer, and then you click on record. You can either wait for the buffer usage to finish or click on stop, and then it will provide a graph or a detailed information about your browser activity for analysis. Actually, honestly, I don't know what's going on here, but I think it's a powerful tool, but you will need technical knowledge to fully understand its output. The next link is the USB internals. The USB internals menu lists USB devices connected to your computer and then also shows detailed information about them. The next link is the versions, variations and command line. Under the versions menu, you find a variation list, which shows all the A/B testing experiments Google is running on your browser. These tests tweak small features to gather data for future updates. Even more exciting is the command line feature. Every Chrome flag you enable adds a launch parameter here. This lets you create a custom Chrome shortcut with a specific flags. For example, you can enable auto dark mode for web content, which forces every website into dark mode, even if it doesn't natively support it. So right now, I'll head to the appearance settings and then set my mode to light. And I'll open a new tab and then type in Chrome flags and then click on it to open it. Under the search flags, I'll search for auto dark mode and then I'll enable it and then click on relaunch for the effect to take place. As you can see, even though my appearance is set to light, but because I enable this flag, it is automatically forcing every website into dark mode. So assuming I want to create a custom Chrome shortcut with a specific flag like the auto dark mode for web content, but making sure my default browser is in light mode, I'll just go ahead and then disable the auto dark mode for the default browser and then click on relaunch. And as you can see, we have our light mode feature back. As it says in appearance here, the mode is light. So I would want to create a new shortcut with the dark mode feature. So what you would want to do is open a new tab and then type in Chrome flags. Click on it to open the flags. Now, under the search flags, search for auto dark mode and then enable this flag. Once this flag is enabled, click on the relaunch for the effect to take place. After Chrome restarts, head to the versions tab and then copy the new command line. So you begin to copy from the parameters flag switches begin and then end at flag switches end. You copy the command and then you minimize the default Chrome browser. Now, open the original path of the Chrome browser or Chrome application. Right click on the application and then click on show more options. Now, click on create shortcut and then click on yes to allow the shortcut to be created on a desktop. Once the shortcut is created on a desktop, right click on the shortcut and then click on properties in a pop-up list. Now, under the shortcut properties, head to the target section. At the end of the target name, press spacebar on your keyboard and then press Ctrl+V, or you can paste it in directly using the right-click mouse button. Now, once you are done pasting in the command into the target section, click on apply and then click on OK. Now let's launch our Chrome shortcut to see if we have our auto dark mode for this shortcut. As you can see, even though when I open the appearance settings, you get to see the mode is in light mode, but because I enable the auto dark mode for web content into the shortcut browser, all web pages or websites are forced into dark mode. So I can go ahead and then head to my default browser. Under the flags, I'll disable the feature, which is the auto dark mode for web content for our default browser, and then relaunch it. Once I'm done relaunching, I'll get my default Chrome browser in light mode. Now let's exit the default browser and then head to the shortcut browser. This is the shortcut browser for the dark mode, auto dark mode for web content. So I'll just rename it dark mode. So once I'm done renaming it, I'll go ahead and then launch the shortcut Chrome with the dark mode feature. As you can see, it is set to dark mode due to the command line I used in the properties of the shortcut Chrome. Now I'll go ahead and open a new tab and then try to head to a website. So I'll try the thumbnail overview website. As you can see, everything in the website is forced into dark mode. So I'll close it and then exit the shortcut Chrome browser and then open the default one. As you can see, the default browser is set into light mode. So I'll open a new tab as well and then click on the thumbnail overview website. As you can see, everything is in light mode. And then if you compare it to the Chrome shortcut, we get to see that though everything is forced into dark mode, but when you head into the settings, which is the appearance, we get to see the mode is set to light. So this is how the command line and then the version variation works. And then a bonus tip, which is the exclusive Edge menus. If you are using Microsoft Edge, you will find additional menus not available in Chrome. These menus offer similar insights but tailored to Edge's unique features. Let's hear your ideas. Have you discovered an awesome use for one of these hidden menus? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your insights. If you enjoyed this guide, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.